Hanging with my people like we do one time. With D-Money on the mission to expand your mind. Conversation is designed to help enhance your grind. Explore some different avenues to keep your pockets lined. See, if you search within yourself, I know for sure you'll find there's many levels to success, depends how you define things that bring you peace of mind and keep your soul in line. Think how much greater that could be if we decide to combine. You put your light with mine and shit, we both can shine. Enjoy the fruits of our labors over vases of wine. That shit sounds so sublime, but it's about that time. We have a platform to formulate this plan's design with D-Money.
Welcome everybody to the Follow D-Money podcast.
Yes.
We are here today and on my journey to bring you everything cool, calm, collected in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I have a special guest. So I like to say that the Follow D-Money podcast is a college player in the podcast game. And my guest today, I would say, is an NBA All-Star when it comes to podcasting. But I'm very welcome to bring from the Club 520 podcast, B. Hen.
I appreciate you, bro.
To the Follow D-Money podcast.
Thank you so much, man, for real.
I really appreciate your time, brother.
Nah, yeah, man, I had to, and I do my best to try to tap in when I do have time with everybody in there if they got something going on.
Cool, man.
So
That's dope.
Love.
That's dope. The first thing I want to ask you, and I'm going to ask a lot of questions about podcasting because to me, you guys are at a level that a lot of us strive to be to. Where did the idea of Club 520 come from?
So I'm going to just take you back.
Okay.
So my other co-host, DJ, had his own podcast called That's an Opinion Media. So DJ is really like the media guy. He's a writer, journalist, all that.
Okay.
So I helped him do that. And then he started working for the Pacers and the Fever.
Okay.
So we fell back, not on no bad terms, just like, bro, you finally got it. You in the door, rock out. Go kill him. You feel me? So we ran it back again, just playing around, had a few guests. Steven Adams, not Steven Adams, what's my boy name? Scott Foster. Scott Foster. And then Jeff came on.
Yeah.
And he had fun. So we didn't think nothing of it. You know, we just shot another episode with Jeff. About 2-3 years later, he retires. He's trying to do like his own stuff, but he don't want to just link up with anybody random.
Right.
He like, I wasn't a part of the band, but let's bring the band back together. You know what I'm saying? And then 520 was his address. He had a club in the basement.
Oh, okay.
So we all down there thinking about it one day, like, oh, what should we call it? I'm like, bro, just name it Club 520.
Right.
We clowning anyway, so just, make it that.
Yeah. So literally it came from being Club 520 because there was a thing called Club 520.
No, literally that was his address. Dope. So yeah. His DJ is really the start. He is the reason why we here.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Right.
Yeah, but
I always wondered the dynamic between you three and how that kinship came about.
DJ and Jeff, they went to high school together.
Yeah.
I used to open up the gym at Butler. This is back when Jeff and them was in high school. I was in high school too, but when I got out of high school, I used to have open runs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's when I first initially met him. And then maybe a few years down the line, later on down the line, I want to say around 2011 probably, we had a mutual friend and that brought us back together.
That's what's up, man.
We got back, linking up and rocking.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't know when the podcast got to our ears, how long had it been that you guys started it? Like when Jeff got involved, did it take off immediately?
It felt like it, but no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all start really paying attention, the world, I want to say maybe February of 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, February 2023. And we had already been shooting. It was just all audio, no visual.
Yeah.
But none of that stuff could have dropped. We wouldn't even be here. We would have been canceled, bro. I'm going to just say that. We would have been canceled. You know what I'm saying? So people think we crazy now.
You let them tapes get out.
Bro, if them tapes ever leak, it's been a pleasure knowing all of you. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So, I want to say about like February 2023, Josh Smith was our first guest.
Yep.
And that was our first YouTube episode. And then it just spiraled from there, bro. People start loving the content. Jeff did a story on the Jimmy Butler when Jimmy Butler went crazy in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And not really tore up physically, but broke up the band.
Right.
And it just spiraled from there, bro. People like, oh no, let me check and see what them guys talking about. So it just went crazy, bro.
I think Jeff opened the door for other players to be honest about the history.
He did. Nobody else was storytelling like that.
Right.
He is the pioneer of the storytelling.
Yeah. Because we've all heard stories, but we've never heard it on a platform like that.
Yeah, but see the difference, and a lot of NBA players did tell stories, but it was more in their favor.
Right.
He took the opposing side to make fun of himself.
Right.
Bring up when Kyrie killed him. And he got so many NBA moments that he's a part of that's like, we didn't even know you was there.
Right.
But he's like a big part of that moment and people. And what makes it better is that when he's telling the stories, this is what helped us too. When he's telling the stories, we have proof. So as he's narrating it, we're showing the video.
You can see it happening. Right.
Yeah, that's what got it cracking, and then everything else just fell into place.
The popularity of the podcast kind of took off. Were you prepared for that whirlwind of popularity and fame and attention? But
see, this is the thing, bro. I always told them, look, y'all, I'll do this pod. I have my own stuff going on.
Yep.
I'm like, I'll do the pod. I just got to be me. Like, I can't do no script. If y'all want to go super, I don't know how to say it, political or whatever, I'm not your guy. I love y'all. Y'all my boys forever. You feel me? Family. But they like, nah, bro, we gonna rock out. You got to filter a little bit. We all do. But yeah, bro.
Well, I do have a question about that because I think having integrity on a podcast is important and being responsible. Yeah. So how much of you is what we see on the podcast?
90%.
90%.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of holdback.
For sure. And to keep answering your question, like just about the popularity, I'm like, once we established that and I was able to get comfortable, I was able to, once we start going crazy, it took me a while to get used to people, like knowing who I was. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, but now I'm used to it. Because
the one thing about you is I see you around town. Yeah. So you do stuff. You be out. You pop out. You go to the clubs. You be at the spot. So it's not like you trying to hide or try to act like you somebody.
And I don't go out as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But I always try to like build the relationships. Yep. I'm gonna be honest, I'm the guy on the pod who everybody really can relate to.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So far as that, like Jeff and DJ, they're not really people. Like, people's person. You know what I mean? Like they're not personable like that. So I'm the one that kind of got to be like, all right, bro, I'll go build a relationship. Like DJ do a good job too, but it's more so like I can relate to everybody. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for me to talk to multiple people. Yep. And plus I throw my own parties too, my own dinner parties.
Yes, you do.
In the city once a month, the Hendrix Experience. So that's my moment to get out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. If you didn't have the podcast at this time, what would you have seen yourself doing?
By now, hopefully I would have been my parties done took off so much. Hopefully I would have been able to establish my own restaurant by now.
Oh, okay.
That's still a goal. But I'm so
you into the restaurant business or you into food?
I'm into food. I'm in catering. Me and my wife have a catering company.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and I'll let her run it. You know what I'm saying? I had this podcast for real. It consumes the majority of my life.
I'm sure it does.
For real. You know what I'm saying? It does. So that's what I'd be doing though. I'd be a restaurant owner probably.
Okay. And you would be party promoting too then?
It'll more so once if I had my restaurant, I wouldn't be doing it as much.
Yeah.
See, the Hendrix Experience started in my backyard. So I know you said I do be outside, not as much, but I used to. But that was, the Hendrix Experience started in 2009 in my backyard. Yep. So I used to just clear out my refrigerator and my freezer and just cook for everybody.
Damn. So you a cook too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So we would invite the city out. I wouldn't care. I would invite the whole city out.
Yep.
to my house, and we'll just vibe out in the backyard. Tiki torches, couches, chairs, all that. Like, and I create my own vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And I did that once a month, all the way up until I had breaks, of course,
right?
But probably all the way up until 2023, bro.
Damn,
yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
So, if you had a restaurant, what would the concept be? What are you looking for?
I would probably do I would try my best to do like a premier steakhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you can never have enough of those.
Now, my parties, they a little too turned up. But I always did that. I did that to still get my fix from my backyard, but also learning from my uncles at Culture.
Okay.
The business side, how to run stuff. Like
food, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pick their brain.
Yeah.
So me running this is helping me develop my own mental. So when I'm ready to do my own thing, I can.
That's dope.
But what you get at Culture from my parties, it wouldn't be in my restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I want more chill. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Dress up.
Yeah. You don't have to, but when you walk in, it's like, damn, I just can't walk in. You want it to be
nice. Yeah. Because I want any experience that I have with people, I want them to be comfortable no matter what. I don't want people to expect to ever have to look a certain way. Yeah. But just act a certain way.
Yeah. Now, if I did the Hendrix experience my way, I would probably shut my restaurant down and make it like a private joint.
Okay. Yeah.
But for every day, like if I had it down here or something, I want everybody to be, everybody to be welcome to, you know what I'm saying? The hen off is after 12.
Have a hen off.
Nah, for sure. Yep.
On the podcast, one thing that I find, this is my 5th year in the podcast game, is figuring out the right guests. And in your experience on your podcast, you guys seem to be able to get whoever the hell you want.
Yeah, but we're kind of blessed, bro. For one, Indianapolis or Indiana isn't taken serious in the media world, fashion world, entertainment world. Right. Everywhere we go, people are like, oh my God, you guys like got regular clothes on. We was in San Fran for All-Star. I'll give y'all a little brief story. We outside, waiting to get in the club or whatever, just chilling. So I go back to the Uber. I was like, where you guys from? Oh, we're from Indiana. Oh my God, we seen Hoosiers before. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, okay, cool. She's like, no, like you guys, like, y'all look nothing like them. I said, Hoosiers? You really think we from French Lick, Indiana? She said, yeah, you guys grew up on the cornfields and stuff, like the John Deere. Like,
bro.
You don't have any John Deere hats? Or I'm like, what the fuck? She was dead ass, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So that's just to show y'all, like, people really have no idea what this.
No, that's real talk, because I'm from Los Angeles. And one of the reasons why I started the podcast is because everybody didn't know why I stayed here. Oh. They were like, why the hell are you still out there in the corn? Like, why are you out there with all white people? Like, there ain't no black people out there. Yeah, and I'm like, nah, let me tell y'all what's out there. It's a real thriving city.
And we're a growing city. And we're like, I believe, top 15.
I think it is
biggest
top 15.
Cities in America.
Right. It's a whole culture, a whole melting pot in the Circle City. Yeah. It's just not the same outside of it.
Facts. That is crazy. Damn, you from LA? I used to live out there.
Oh, yeah? What part?
Yeah, I lived in North Hollywood.
Okay, that's not LA to me.
But, I mean, you from there, so I respect it. But
but that is LA. But like,
I mean, it's
a person from the city, like, I never went to North Hollywood. Like, that was...
That's where I was.
But that's where you would go, though. But living there is cool.
Santa Monica.
Yeah.
And the studio I used to work out of was... it wasn't Compton. What's another one?
Inglewood.
Shout out to my boy Miku.
We're at Inglewood. Black Circle? What was it called?
It was just in a little neighborhood.
Okay.
I ain't too familiar. But
I wasn't far from Inglewood. I was in Gardena. So
Yeah.
That's where I'm from, and South Central.
I miss that shit, man.
I love it.
I tell my daughter all the time, you messed up my whole run. Yeah, bro. Because I was out there. I used to engineer music, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. That's what's up. You're a man of all trades.
Yeah. Music was my first love, bro.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I played almost every instrument growing up. So that was my first love before anything.
So I want to know, where's comedy on that love? Because to me...
This is so crazy, bro. I don't mean to cut you off, but... people really think I should do stand-up.
Right. I'm just saying, bro.
Bro, no. Me and my friends grew up, we had a group of 10.
Yep.
And we always used to just joan on each other and just play. And I never really took it to stand-up comedian or nothing like that, bro. But doing this, I realized people were gravitating towards me, and I get asked to do that. But I'm like, bro, that's a whole different level.
It's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, that's
a whole nother ball game.
Whole different.
But there are people who do it when they have that platform because you can be taught how to be a comedian. Because what you have is the skill. You're very witty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have what it takes to be a comedian, but
it just comes off the dome. Like, we just be
that's
talking,
what a comedian
bro.
is.
Like, and people really be thinking, we go to other places, they be thinking we have a script. They're like, okay, so where's your... Like, nah, we just sit down and we chop it up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. If it comes to my head, that's just how I always been, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I just think when you... Like a stand-up comedian, like you really gotta make the people laugh. Like
that's one of the hardest things in the world.
Probably the hardest job to do.
One
like
of the hardest things
I don't want to get up there and bomb. Like if one of my jokes that I say on the pod don't go through, that's cool.
Right.
But if you get up there, like that's a whole new level.
People
like,
paying money to see you make them laugh,
and
bro.
people are waiting for you to fail.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
And I'm cool with criticism. I tell people all the time, like my friends, there's probably nothing somebody can say to me. My friends have said the worst.
Yeah.
To me, vice versa to each other. Like, but so far as me getting up there with a mic, man, I probably could never, man. That's too that's too much for real.
It's tough.
Like
it's tough.
Watching Mike Gibson
to me, it's the most respected profession.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because you have to perform every night, bro. Every night. Even if you hoop or anything, not saying you could take nights off, but if LeBron have a bad game, it's like, he's human.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. But if you get up there and bomb, you gotta think. I told Jeff, I said, bro, think about it, bro. You up there, somebody done probably brought that girl on a date. It's all of that just goes into it. They done wasted their money. And don't let you be the closer.
Hell no.
Look,
you're the main one?
Yeah. And I usually tell people it's always the opening acts that usually be the funniest.
They
on
do.
The low.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
bro.
But because they got to warm the crowd up.
Yeah.
If you could, well, let me go back. Who would be your biggest, like, who do you want to have on the podcast that you guys tried to get? And do you guys come up with guests together, or is it just like we have this pool of people, we're going to do this person next, we're going to go there next? How far do you guys have it planned out, all that stuff?
People usually be hitting us for real to do the pod, but we'll reach out to a few. Like we reached out to Bow Wow.
Yeah.
We reached out to Michael Blackston, Charleston White.
Yeah.
We asked a lot of people, but it's more like people like, no, we want to come on.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just give you, we did Damon Lillard camp in Portland. And I didn't know we was going to see DeMar DeRozan. He just in there. He like, damn, that's fucked up. Y'all ain't invited me on yet. Like, we get more guests like Taj Gibson. I bumped into him in a hotel in Orlando. Like, it's more genuine than anything. Like, we don't really be having to go out there and fish for guests. You know what I'm saying? It's probably been a couple misses for sure, but
that's nice.
Like, we want Melo. We seen AI in San Francisco. He said he was going to do the pod, but you know.
That's cool,
for the most part, man, it's really... Because what helps us, guests are bonuses for us.
Oh, okay.
Because we do everything by ourselves.
Right.
Like, we're not guest-driven.
So your podcast was basically y'all three?
Yes.
It wasn't a guest-driven...
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything guest is definitely a bonus.
Do you guys still do it without guests too?
Yes.
Okay.
We got 2 Club 520 episodes, and we got a morning show every day at 9:30 called 520 in the a.m. Yep, Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
So, yeah, we working, bro.
That's what's up,
So, if we don't got a guest, it's like, guys, we got to get to the studio. Let's get it going. So, yep.
Who is your dream guest to have on, to come on? Brian,
Melo, AI, of course, Barack, Jay-Z, man, We done had a lot of people.
That's
a lot of my
up.
favorite people in the world have been on the pod.
I know. So that's super dope.
Yeah.
Like mine, I'm shooting for Mike Epps. I'm shooting for B. Hen.
Yeah.
Jeff T. You know what I mean?
Nah.
And as I reach that, then I want to have Barack and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, having people like you on my podcast is monumental for my platform.
Nah, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
And I'll be telling people all the time, you really just got to stay consistent.
That's
and the
it.
worst thing somebody can tell you is no, bro. But if you got a product that somebody can see and they rocking with it, you'll be surprised how many people. This is why I be telling people don't be like pressed on views and all that. Like focus more on sponsorships than views.
Yeah.
But so far as like views, you might have 100 views on your podcast, but that might be a celebrity that you always wanted, you never knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
That's why I be telling people don't get discouraged by numbers. Just keep going and then it'll come, bro, when it's supposed to.
Right.
Yeah.
When you talk about sponsorships and like there's a thing that a lot of podcasts do, they have the branches. Like 520 can branch out and create and produce other podcasts. Have you guys ever thought about that?
Yeah, we're building our own network right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
But I always tell that's kind of hard because our work ethic is so crazy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like
Adding
we want
something
people
to the plate. Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't try it.
Yeah.
We done had a couple pods and they didn't fail. But it's not because they didn't have great product. It's just that you got to be on the same schedule as each other.
Yep.
And I sacrifice a lot. Everybody on the pod does, but man, I got 3 kids, bro.
Yep.
So I got to miss birthday parties sometimes, all this. Like I missed my daughter's birthday party last year because we had to do the big 3 stuff.
Yep.
So if you ain't willing to sacrifice and put all into it, we kind of be staying away for a little bit. So we building a foundation now so we can measure off. We want to definitely stay tapped into Indianapolis as much as possible, but we want to be able to go to L.A., New York, Maine, all that to, pull in talent for sure.
When you think of Club 520, I would say that you guys are a sports podcast, right?
That's our category.
Yeah, but you guys really...
It's really culture.
It's a culture podcast.
Yeah.
And when you guys started out as a sports podcast, it's because you guys knew you had Jeff and you had these stories.
I'm going to tell you, the only reason why we're a sports podcast is because him telling them bullshit stories. If you sit down and really watch our podcast, you'll be like, they barely talk about sports.
Barely.
But that's why we created our morning show.
Oh, okay.
That's pure sports driven.
Yep.
But like Club 520, he might hit you with we might be randomly talking. I'll be like, oh, I remember JaVale McGee dunked on you.
Yep.
And then him telling the story, that's what we might make a reel or something of. And people automatically put us in that category.
Okay.
You have to really watch the whole pod to be like, oh shit, they talk about everything.
Everything.
DJ do movie reviews. They just asked me would I live and sleep with a 1,000-pound woman for 5 years. Like all kind of random stuff that they find on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Why the hell would you do that?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's more than sports. Like, but now more and more people are starting to gravitate towards it. They like, oh shit, they do talk more.
Yeah.
But we're really only a sports podcast because Jeff used to be in the NBA.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He barely talks about basketball.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just when he comes up with a story, because it fits the conversation.
Yeah, and it's
usually.
not, and I be trying to tell people too, like Jeff just don't come out with it, be like, hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about Pat Bev. And
right.
It's all within
He
a flow. Because he never knows what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, right.
He just has a story for everything, bro.
Right.
And like I said, the beauty of it is this fool don't be lying because our producer, Luis, goes and finds exactly what he's talking about.
Damn.
And it just comes together like that. Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah, man.
There's a huge conversation out there about there being too many podcasts.
I don't believe that.
And people shouldn't be starting a podcast when it's such a saturated genre. What's your advice to people who want to start a podcast or have a podcast and are considering stopping because they're not seeing attraction? And you kind of addressed it earlier, but what's the advice to somebody who's frustrated with the podcast game?
Man, you can't. how many people do hair? How many people sell hair? How many people, I don't know, got restaurants? How many people even just sell plates?
Right.
How many people are pastors?
Right.
How many people are drummers? Bro, your purpose, your lane is going to be for you as long as you put the work in.
Yep.
You can't, everybody's going to be doing everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You can't just stop just because you get discouraged. Like I said, even the views. That's people's main problem. I know it because I talked to 1,000 people. Man, I ain't getting no views. Why ain't I getting no views and da-da? It's because you're not maximizing your product.
Yep.
And I tell people all the time, I just little game that I tell everybody. So this might be however long, an hour. 3 8-minute clips from this. An 8-minute clip is just, you'll get as much money from an 8-minute clip as you would this 4-hour episode.
Yep.
So I tell people, double dip. You pull 3 of our best conversations from this, add that to YouTube. Fill it up with shorts, the minute shorts on your YouTube page. Create reels. If you drop, I don't know when it's a drop, but say this drop Monday. Tomorrow, after y'all edit it, bust it down, however long it take y'all, drop 3 reels for the week leading up to create some type of buzz.
Yeah.
So when the episode drops, then boom.
Yeah.
And that's just free marketing in itself.
Yep.
And you just do that with everything, with all your episodes. People just think, I'm going to do a podcast, I'm going to drop the podcast and wait for people to watch it.
Yeah.
But if you're not, people's attention spans are so short, you have to give them something.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You got to give them a little.
Yeah, you got to be able to attract all audiences, bro.
Yeah.
So I tell people at least every episode for an hour, 3 8-minute clips from your best conversations and probably like 4 or 5 reels that are like a minute with like your best hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, that's my advice too. If you're doing the podcast.
Well, that's game.
Yeah.
For real.
And it works though.
Yeah,
Because you want to hit that algorithm for real.
Yep.
Once you're in that YouTube algorithm, you got to think everybody is doing a podcast because all y'all are just putting a podcast out with no substance behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, your hour, his hour, her hour, like, of course it's going to be stuck in there.
Right, right.
But if you keep hitting it at certain times, bro, and keep it consistent every week or whenever you drop, yeah, it's going to go. It's going to be up through there.
Yeah.
I done sat down with a few people's podcasts and they may only did like, I don't know, 100 views, but I told them to, do that and they up to 10K because once you monetize, you out of there.
You done.
Yeah, you out of there,
that's
bro.
what you need, that wave.
Yeah, you done. All you need is one. And you good as gold.
Right,
for
right.
real. Get all your watch hours you need and that money gonna come in. Trust me.
For sure.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not podcasting? When you're not away from the family?
Away from the family?
Yeah, what are you passionate about?
Man, I'll be trying to get as much downtime as I can. I'll still tap in with the like AAU basketball, high school basketball.
Yep.
So in my downtime, I try to support I know a bunch of kids in the city, so I just try to go to support them.
Yep.
Like that's what I really lock in and do.
Yep.
But it's mostly, man, my kids, bro. I be trying to make up for the time because I used to be the dad that pick up, drop off, go to practice, stay at practice. Like now I can't really do none of that.
Right.
So when I can, I kind of overdo it to, try to make up the time.
Yep.
But that's it, bro.
How much time in a week are you spending with the podcast? On an average week.
On an average week, I be with them fools so much. Because when we go out of town, bro, I couldn't even give you an hour. It's a lot. I see them too much in my life. Because you got to think, bro, I'm with them almost damn near every day.
Damn.
Because we record Monday through Thursday. Okay. And then we release Club 520 episodes Monday and Thursday. So we might record Sunday.
2 times a week.
Yeah, so we might record Sunday. And then we might record Wednesday night. So I just seen you at 10 in the morning. Now I got to come back at 7 or 8, see you again. And then we lollygag and kick it and talk up and drink. So I might be with them till midnight. We trying to figure out new ideas and new strategies. We got contracts coming up. We might have a sponsorship. Bro, it's a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, we all work out together.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Mondays and when I'm losing weight. I got my fat ass in the
good,
gym.
brother.
I got my fat ass in the gym. So we do that. I just left the gym earlier today.
Right on.
So I'm with them, bro, more than anybody I know, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for the camaraderie and the chemistry, chemistry of the podcast. So
facts.
That's super dope.
And that's people like I understood that, but I understand like a lot of people notice that about us and they bring it up. Like y'all chemistry is so
it's
just
on point.
Yeah. So
it's important when you building anything with somebody that the chemistry is there.
Yeah, so I didn't realize too, like a lot of NBA players that got podcasts, like once they give them a podcast or they sign with like a network, they give them a random host that they don't know.
I noticed that on Gilbert's. Because I know that they don't know old boy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and I love Josiah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they figured it out and they built, a bond or whatever. I'm just saying, it's just, we like real boys.
Right.
Like Jeff is my real legit friend.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once I start paying attention to everybody else, I'm like, damn, everybody else don't have that dynamic.
Yeah.
And the people who worked, they got lucky to build the bond over time. But I'm like, us on camera, it's worse off camera. But it's majority. It's that.
But that's
like
real.
We bring that to the camera. So yeah.
Have y'all ever argued on camera?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The Cooper flag. When he was wrong about Cooper flag, he cussed me out. You bum. You ain't never fucking played basketball. You was fucking George Hill cheerleader and all this other shit. So shout out to all my Duke people. Everybody at Duke staff. Shout out to everybody. Former Duke players called him and told him, like, bro, you all be hearing an apology.
Right.
But we dropped the real. He apologized or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was bad that
He
morning.
was mad at that.
Yeah, just because he played trying to tell me about Cooper Flag. He kept trying to tell me Cooper Flag was old. I'm like, bro, he reclassed up.
Right.
Because he's like, who couldn't kill playing in their same grade and all this? I'm like, bro, there's no way you hating on him that bad.
Right.
And I didn't even know, because I followed him, but then when I won the argument, the coaching staff from Duke was like, Cooper leads all categories on the team.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
But I know he a hooper, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, he let all, and that's what made the shit even worse.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, I don't know if he's going to be that good. And he's old, and he the youngest player down there in college.
Right.
Doing his thing. So, yeah.
That's dope.
That got ugly to where we were still arguing when the cameras went off. But yeah, that's my brother, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. This week, I'm going to be speaking on a panel about connecting the podcast to the community and the importance of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like the type of podcast that I have, I call it a community-based podcast because I'm just trying to shed light on different personalities, events going on in our community.
Mm-hmm.
And how important is it that you guys remain tapped in to the community, to you?
That's number one priority to me.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of crazy, Indianapolis and Indiana is probably number 10 on our
for your views and for your support?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, like damn near
I thought
10.
it would be number 1. Well, but it's smaller too, though. So are all the other cities...
Listen to this. This is where it gets a little tricky. I'm not gonna name the cities. But I promise you, and we're not dropping it to be messy. We just got a reel coming out, like showing love, because we about to do a tour.
Okay.
So it's going to show the cities.
And you're going to go to the
states. But I promise you, it's 3 states that it'll blow your mind that are here in Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't never charge my city to that. I always remain, because they showed me so much love and support.
I would have guessed differently.
Yeah, because I don't have Facebook, but my family, they are so overprotective of us.
Yeah.
They said this, y'all don't support the city and not knowing, like, even when we first started, bro, we asked every rapper, every athlete to come on.
I was going to say, bro, you've had a lot of local artists on the podcast.
Yeah, early on, like shout out to Mike G.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy, Gary Harris.
Yeah.
People like from Indiana.
Yeah, you've had a lot of.
They blessed the pod.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But we asked rappers, bro, they told us no.
No.
One of my favorite guys. He know who he is, and hopefully I'll make sure I get this from y'all. So I'll clip it up and show him. He's a big time DJ. It's my guy. He's from here.
And he said no?
My guy played this. It's love. When we see, we gonna get him on, and I'm gonna get on his ass about it.
Damn.
But yeah, early on, I'm telling you, like, rappers, the city's biggest rappers told us no.
Damn.
Like, so when my family sees stuff on Facebook, I'm like, y'all, that's just ending that.
Yeah.
We ain't taking that no way. I'm gonna still look out. You know, we did a clothes drive. We took like 2 families. I let a lady go in Target and buy Target out, spend a couple grand on her in Target.
Damn, okay.
Last year, you know what I'm saying? Just, we do little stuff here and there for the city, do events and stuff. We don't charge nobody. Like, we love the city, bro.
Good, yeah.
But we know Indianapolis is like, it got to get hot for them to really get behind it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, and I'm just speaking from a podcast. I always had support personally from here.
Right.
Because I've always been tapped in with all sides of town.
Yep.
But I understand once you start a business for real, they got to wait to see. Hold on. We don't. Now, once everybody else jump on the wave, then the city come on.
I think that's kind of the journey that I've had with the city is that I had to build a lot of relationships.
Yeah, bro, this tough.
To make sure that I could do something.
Bro, this city's tough.
It's tough.
The toughest. I've seen, let me tell you how crazy this city is. This goes back to me just being tapped in with music. So I've been big on Future since Dirty Sprite.
Yep.
So Future came here. We used to have a club called Cloud9. Came here. I promise, like, it's probably 100 people there. This whole club hold 1,000 people.
Damn.
Like 100 people. Skipped over to go to Columbus the next 2 days. Jam-packed.
Damn.
Pluto did that run for that whole year. Came back. Now the city is...
They was
you know
on
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, right,
the only people that I can say that came here instantly and got it going so far as like entertainment is probably Boosie and Gotti.
Well, they love them some Boosie and Gotti.
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
They love them.
Yeah. Like, and it's crazy. Like, you just got to be a big artist here. If you even pay attention now, I don't know if y'all go to concerts and shit.
Yeah.
You see even now, like a lot of people skip Indiana. You got to go to Chicago.
Yep.
You got to go to Detroit.
Cincinnati.
Yep. Yeah, all my people just went to go see Chris Brown. They had to drive 4 hours to Detroit to see him.
Yeah, he was just there.
Yeah. We're a bigger city, bro. Like, we have better venues. We got the Ruoff, you know what I mean? Gainsbridge, you know what I'm saying? That just shows you that we just be...
Indiana,
we love who we love, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
And they do show a lot of love to who they love.
That's what I'm saying. You being from LA, that's dope that you able to come here and get embraced the way you do, bro, because I'm telling you, believe it or not, bro, that's tough.
It is very tough.
We do not fuck with outsiders, bro.
That is very true.
For real.
I've said that.
Yeah. So even for you to even get, not even me, because I'm open, but and I don't know who all you had on here, but if you've been having Indianapolis people on here, bro, they really rocking with you, bro.
Right.
Because they don't fuck with people at all. Especially people with egos here, like, and I know them.
Yeah.
I be having to talk to them like, y'all, we not that. Just, why everybody acting like they just up here, it's not that serious, but nah, that's love,
especially when we're in the same city, we should be showing love to each other anyway.
Yeah, and I'm like, we are trying to help grow this thing.
Yes.
Like, nobody respects our music. Like I said, anything comes from Indiana. Like, them girls had to be, like, they almost traumatized me, bro. They had to be all of 25. Like, how do y'all even know what Hoosiers is like that and comparing me to that?
That's
you know
all they knew.
Yeah.
That Indiana had was Hoosiers, bro. The movie.
So we trying to do our part to help put more light on the city, even with our lingo or our events or just showing people more of Indianapolis. Like, we about to start vlogging. We just bought this expensive ass book bag, $10,000 book bag. Yeah. Streaming book bag. So we about to start showing. I'm about to start
everything you're doing.
Documenting the whole city. Everything. Bro.
Vlogging is dope as hell. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good look for y'all.
Nah, for sure, man.
Is there any podcast? Is there any creative in the city that is on your radar? Like, are there any people, artists, musically, podcasts, visual artists that you look at and say that's a good representation of Indianapolis?
Yup. I had to say my cousin, Lil Billy.
Yeah.
Yella.
He's been on.
Yep.
Yep.
That's family. Yella, MRC, Tone, Young Tone.
Young Tone.
Napper Nothing.
Yep.
That's Napper Nothing.
Yep. Yeah, I had Maxie on.
Yep.
Yep.
Bellies and Bullshit.
Yep.
Those are the guys.
That's who's on the panel with me on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them my boys, man.
Yeah.
My boy Haygood, he got his own clothing line. It's a lot of people, man. My little brother Lena baby, he's a good representation for the younger crowd, for the rap scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike G. We don't run from adversity.
Yep.
That's a big brand. My boy Darrell, that's my business partner.
Okay.
Probably got the best cologne in the world. I ain't just saying it. It's called Isidore.
Okay.
Fire.
Yep.
Man, there's so many more, man.
It's a lot of people
It's a lot.
doing stuff.
Yeah. My boy Tones. What God Plays, clothing. It's a lot, man.
Yep.
It's a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Nap.
Yeah, shout out to my city, man. I love my city, for sure.
I ask everybody one question on this podcast, and I want to know your definition because you are rolling right now. Yeah. But my question that I ask everybody is, how would you define success?
When you just at peace with life, bro. When you could just live, wake up, and enjoy what you're doing, no matter what it is, that's success. Because I feel like once you catch that peace in your life and you happy with your everyday life, all that money gonna come. Yeah, I know a lot of rich people, bro, that are
miserable.
For real. Yeah. For real. And I know people that work, even people I used to work at Sam's Club with, still there. Enjoying living life, bro. You know what I'm saying? They moving up in the company, finding their way. So, I believe peace equals success.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So I do this thing with every guest that's at the end. It's called This or That. And
let's roll.
You pick one or the other.
That's my kind of shit right now.
So, and then if you pick, then I donate $10 to Listen to Our Future nonprofit out of Indianapolis.
Say less.
And if you don't pick, then I don't donate. Okay. So the first one is Joe Budden podcast or Club Shay Shay?
Give me Joe.
Joe?
Joe.
Okay. All right. Joe. We have early morning grind or late night creativity.
Early morning grind.
Early morning grind.
Yeah.
All right. So we got
that first one crazy. I'll fuck with y'all for that.
Okay. So we got the 4th and 1 podcast with Cam Newton or Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark.
Channing, my dog. Ryan, my dog. I'm going to go Pivot.
Okay.
I'm going to go Pivot. Cam, I got to go. Yeah, I'm going Pivot.
Okay.
Pivot.
Would you rather go viral online or make an impact in the community?
Make an impact.
Right on. Would you rather see IU win a national championship or have the Pacers do a deep playoff run like this year?
IU. IU, for sure. That Pacers shit was crazy.
That was wild.
That was crazy.
That was wild.
That was crazy. I really, honestly, I'm not a Pacers fan. I was pissed when Tyrese got hurt. I had money
I feel the same,
on OKC, bro. But when Tyrese got hurt, I said, because the way he started, if he didn't start that way, I wouldn't have gave a damn. Bro. But the way he started, that hurt me.
That's one of them huge what ifs, bro.
Yeah, no, facts.
Everybody know that they was gonna win that game.
Yeah, that
before he got hurt.
No, for sure. Because he was on a roll,
bro. He was killing.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
All right. It Is What It Is podcast or $1 million worth of game? Because I'm a huge It Is What It Is, but I'm also a huge $1 million
Wallow.
Wallow's a shit.
Wow, Wallow damn near like family to me, man. He helped me so much. We still hop on the calls and text. That's my guy. We did their show. I'm going $1 million worth of game. But I love Kim now.
Yeah, right on. Would you rather talk hoops or talk culture?
Culture.
Culture.
I didn't talk enough basketball in my life.
All right, we got Caitlin Clark or Juju Watkins.
Oh, shit. Shit, man. You know what? And Caitlin's not even underdog. I just hate how they treat her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with that at all. And I don't like how the WNBA really like go about letting these girls treat her. So I'm going with Caitlin, bro.
Okay.
She the reason why motherfuckers is riding on airplanes and not on the Greyhounds anymore.
Right.
So we got to put some more respect
Simple
on
as
Caitlin
that.
Clark.
Simple as that.
Yeah. She's my Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shadow Lounge or Jovito?
Shadow. Baby Dookie.
Yeah.
She's my guy.
NBA All-Star Weekend or Super Bowl in Indianapolis?
NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Enough said. Yeah.
Would you rather be the smartest man alive or the funniest man alive?
Probably the funniest because I'm always, and the only reason I'm choosing funniest because I feel like once you the smartest guy in the world, you have nothing else to learn.
Yeah.
And I feel like the smartest guy in the world might be a little bit too arrogant. If you smarter than everybody, somebody can't tell you shit. And I always, for real, bro, if you just, who the fuck gonna be able to say anything to you? Because I love learning every day.
Yeah,
so if that was my only two options, I'd choose
how you gonna stop learning?
Yeah, because if I was smart, I would be a piece of shit. The smartest person on earth, you can't even talk to me. Like, for real, you don't even want to communicate with somebody like that, for real. So yeah, I'm always a sponge, bro. So I choose funny.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't have any more. That's it, man. That was the last one.
For sure, man.
I do have a question. What is out the pearlies for your Instagram? What does that mean?
So my nana used to always say, boy, the way you acting, because you think I'm a clown. Bro, it's been years. She's like, your ass never gonna make it to the gates. And I always told her I'm gonna run out of them. So I just always said, out the pearly gates. Like, out the pearlies. In the city, that was later on. People in the city just say out the gate when you agree with something.
Okay.
But out the pearlies, that's at the pearly gates. Right. That's from my nana.
That's context then.
Yeah,
all right.
For sure.
How can people reach you if they need to contact you?
Man, mainly Instagram. I'm on Twitter, 520hen, on Instagram and TikTok, but majority of my people contact me on IG. Out the pearlies.
Yeah, right on. I really, 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 really appreciate you coming, man.
Nah, man, this is an honor, bro. I do this anytime you need me, man.
I appreciate it. And I wish that everybody would support you guys as much as you do for the city as well.
Yeah.
I wish you guys all the luck. And I'll be cheering you guys on the whole time.
Nah, man, I appreciate that, man, for sure, man. Make sure y'all clip me up so I can collab on some stuff.
For sure. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Help push the product.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Please go to followdmoney.com. We got the newsletter coming out. Drop your emails, and we'll send you the newsletter, show you what's going on, what we're getting into in the community. And this episode will be out. Next time, we'll see you with somebody dope again.
For sure.
Appreciate you, bro.
Love, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Boom.